second.
What's up, fellas? Welcome to the 22nd episode of Fresh Start Live with P and Pat, where the motto is, stay ready to keep them getting ready. I'm Pat.
And I'm Fee. You're right about staying ready from getting ready. Look at what happened outside.
Most definitely. We actually were supposed to start this outside, but the weather. So check this out, fellas. Last week, we closed out with saying goodbye. But because the name of the show is Fresh Start Live, today we're going to start this show with the fresh start of our new home. So tell them where we at, man.
Okay, so we are here at the East End Maker Hub. Edison, if you can swing it over and take a look.
Slow down.
So we're actually in the middle of, it seems like we're in the middle of nowhere. So it seems like we're in the middle of nowhere, but we're actually on the east side of downtown. It used to be very industrialist, a lot of warehouse. Where we're at right now is actually a Baker Hughes warehouse, and it's huge. It's over, I think it's 200,000 square foot. So they turned it into a kind of like a shared space right here. And we are standing in front of a lobby. Over there is TXRX. They're kind of like the anchor tenant. And what they do is they do a lot of training for 3D printing, CNC machine, woodwork,
T-shirts.
you name it. That's what they're doing out there. All right, so they kind of partner with us in this. Let me take you to our space. All right, come with me.
So before we get to the space, let's show them something real cool right here. So when y'all come into the lobby, right? Y'all see this big screen, look like a TV with a silver casing. Hit that Maker Hub. Scroll up. Voila. Alright. So let's follow Fee and let's go down there and see the spot.
So this space is very new. As you can see, you're looking down, it's over like a raw space. And just look how wide it is, the hallway. And no yellow line.
No yellow line.
You don't have to stay on the yellow line.
So for those of you guys who've been in one of the offices, you remember what the space looked like, right? So now we're about to take you to the space before the space.
All right, take a look over here. We got our brand right here in front of the door. You know, we're not shy from the word prison. We're very proud of what we're doing here.
Right.
And look at how close we are to the front of the building. All right.
Y'all ready for this?
Come in.
Voila.
This space is more than 3 times larger than the old space. To build PEP for the next 5 years. And it's not important that the space is bigger. What's important is what we're going to do with it in here. And we want you to bring your family here. So while you work, improving your life, your family be comfortable in their own setting. You know, and this is where we invite volunteer everybody to work with you. You know how it is when you showed up to the office, it's like a little bit uncomfortable. There wasn't that area specifically. You know, you're sitting there on a high chair and kind of work. But here, we want to make it comfortable. There's going to be a desk where you can sit down and do your work. Area where you have a one-on-one conversation with the volunteer or with your PEP brother. There's going to be whiteboard, huddle room where you can collaborate and whatever ideas that you have, whether it's a business or something personal. I know it's a white space, so you got to use your imagination what is this place going to look like in the next 6 months, all right? And then 6 months from now, it's going to be all built out, all right? Not only is it built out, but it's also telling a story. If you walk in through that first door that you did earlier, you will see how PEP was transforming life and how PEP is actually go through the timeline from the beginning until now. And parts of it is where we're going. That's the most important part.
So that was a setup for the collision course, huh?
Yeah, that's collision. So the name of this area is the collider. And you know, not the super collider that you were thinking, you know, was smashing into atom, but this is the collider where a PvP brother life and a volunteer collide and creating something beautiful.
That's powerful. That's powerful. So y'all remember what it looked like today? And we'll bring you guys back and update it when it's done.
I have a few questions for you. So the only office that you ever knew was the 4140, right?
Yes.
So I got to know the original office at 6913 Covington. All right, we were there for a whole year.
Yeah.
And then 4140, now this is the third one. All right. What is your vision or I don't know, dream of what this space is going to look like?
Because my feeling where I wasn't in the first office, I was in the computer lab at Hamilton again when we had those 10, 11 computers that might work and might not work.
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt a chill in this room. And it's kind of like I felt everything that you've been talking about for years. And when you did the exercise with the staff and executive volunteers, I was like, okay, this is the collision. But I'm excited about it, man. You know, 4140, I'll get you back with you with the address. This is what it is, man. But there's a lot of magic going to happen in this room. I believe that.
All right, so we are here, Barefoot,
Yeah.
and it's you got to walk outside the building, accelerate participant business. All right.
So if I
Word
need
is
to
accelerated.
if I need to store some stuff or have a desk and a phone and all of that, can it happen there?
No, it doesn't work that way.
Okay.
And where do they live when they first got out? Either at a tradition house. Once they got a little bit more money, where do they go to? An apartment.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to run a business, whether it's constructions or a lawn care business,
You need tools and a trailer.
you leave it to in the trailer, they're going to get lost and stolen.
Yeah.
So we have a warehouse specifically in a very secure parking lot. So
Yes.
our participants, their tool, equipment safe. And
Cool.
on top of that, we're going to stock up with a lot of unusual tools. On the tool that you only use it once in a while. For example, you know, like a 50-foot ladder or something
Right.
like that. You might have a job that requires a 50-foot ladder, but you can go down and check it out. You know, or
How cool is that?
you need a jackhammer, you can go check it out. But if you don't have a membership, you can go up there and rent for a very, very discount fee.
Okay. So membership, free. Non-membership, small fee.
We operate here. We in a temporary office. We're running e-school here tonight. We got to use a TXRX next door training room.
So let's walk through and show them a little bit of it.
Okay. Oh, let's walk to see our temporary office. Oh, it's a little walk. And actually, if any of you guys was at the Cleveland or the Bell unit, you will find the smell here is very similar to the
Bat
gym.
urine. Old bat urine in there, huh?
It's not as strong as the one in the Cleveland unit, but it's very similar. All right, so come on. So we got 3 offices here. These are temporary offices. I want to show you the case management office.
AKA the war room.
All right. Oh, come on. Some of you might have a friend with me on Facebook, the Verify area. Pat, the one that put it all the way up there. So this is where case management is working at. You know, individual table, and it's all open. And we plan to using the same concept when we go over there. And of course, it's going to be a lot nicer, neater, not a little bit organized like this. But it's very similar.
Yeah. And in prison also, we're not that much separated from case management because we like one and the same, but this is our space and we get to work hand in hand with the guys and be close. do what we do.
So on the other hallway, we're not gonna go there, but it's
Development.
admin and development. They have a similar setup, you know, in this white boxes. I think this is probably it for the tour because you know we'll probably spend more time walking away around the hallway than actually show them many things.
Okay.
But we'll update you regularly on the progress of the project. So the warehouse nailed down to the concrete to all the way until when we have our staff move in. We're going to use fresh. Also on that note, you know, you and I were talking about, you know, the Fresh Start Live season. During what season are we actually doing live? And during the office and inside the unit, we about to start class with 88 guys in Cleveland. And then 80 guys. Business, barbed wire to business. That's going to be next month. It's about 20-something days from now.
Yep.
And then we have E-School 200 that's going to start tomorrow, and the event's going to be about 24 days from now.
So you know something happened in 37 days, bro.
37 days.
37 days.
So we be on the boat.
37. We're gonna have some footage for you guys when we get back. We may get some little live out of it, but we get to go and refresh, recharge, and come back and get ready to get ready for this new class, man.
So we're gonna take about 2 months. We're gonna lay out when we go back live all the topics. We're gonna stay on topics, and we're actually gonna do a lot of homework.
Yeah.
And not being spontaneous. Spontaneous is good, but we want to give you content that you guys can keep coming back to. If you guys have any suggestion, you know, just feel free to contact me and Pat.
Yes, hit the link, hit the link, hit the link. Fellas, also, y'all see these Red Fly shirts we got on, right? These are not the ones you can get as Reconn. But fellas, don't miss out on the opportunity, man, especially with the holidays are coming up, and a lot of these new guys want to be with their families, man. Go on a Reconn mission, man. Go out, have dinner, lunch, breakfast, just spend some time with the guys, man, and get us a video afterwards, man. Hit up Harvey, hit up myself, hit up your life caddy, but don't miss out on the opportunity as far as the Reconn, because your presence is needed.
At this moment, you can close out with our normal tagline. You still remember?
I still kind of remember. Remember, freedom, another journey. But remember, freedom demands responsibility, responsibility demands accountability. So until we meet you guys again,